What is going on, guys? Welcome to a new YouTube video. We are out here about to show you guys how to do a cleaning on some rainbow trout. We went out there and caught some rainbow trouts out in Roanoke, and we're gonna go ahead and do a fillet video for you guys. So let's get right into it. It's not the best fillets, I'm not the best filleter, but I'm gonna show you guys how you fillet them, how you get all those bones out, and just some tips and tricks so you guys could go ahead and fillet your first fish or just start filleting your fish. Like I said, it's not the best fillet, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna go ahead and fillet some. So let's go ahead and I'll show you guys. First things first, we got our area set up here. I have a trash bag, I have a cutting board, and then here's where I'm gonna put all the guts of the fish and all that. I do have a glove on, only one. You guys don't have to wear gloves if you guys want to. You guys can. The only reason I'm wearing gloves is because I'm touching a GoPro and I don't want to get it all nasty, and I'm gonna take all the guts out with this one hand. You got your fillet knife, make sure it's sharp. The sharper your knife is, the better it honestly is, so make sure you guys sharpen that knife up before. But like I said, the sharper your knife is, the better. This one's pretty sharp right now, so we're good. Let's go ahead and just fillet a fish, and I'll show you guys step by step what to do. And I'm doing this outside just because I don't want to get all those guts inside or that smell, so I am doing this outside. It is a little chilly, but let's go ahead and fillet. So rainbow trout don't really have scales. You guys don't really have to scale them unless you guys want to, but as you guys can see, like, they don't have a lot of scales. If you guys want to take the scales off, you guys can. I personally don't. I keep the skin on and the scales because, like I said, they really don't have much. So to clean them, very easy. We got our rainbow right here. What we're gonna go ahead and do, they're really slimy with the glove. Go ahead right here, make a cut into there, not all the way far, and then all you guys are gonna go ahead and do is cut into it going straight. It's hard trying to record and get the angles right, so I'm trying to get you guys the best angles here. So like I said, the cut right here, and you guys want to follow that line down to its throat, and this is to take the guts out of the fish. And the sharper your knife is, the easier this whole filleting process is. You guys go like that. I go all the way down to the throat, and you guys will have the fish's guts right here. Now this is, somebody's gonna take all of this out. You guys can see. This is exactly what I said. I have a Ziploc bag just to put it on here, just to close it, just in case you guys have skunks or anything in the trash cans. You guys don't want anything going and ripping it. So I put all the guts in a Ziploc bag, and then once I put them in a Ziploc bag, I just put them in like 3 regular bags, and then I throw it away. Just don't want no skunks or anything like that. The next step I like to do is just give your fish a quick rinse in the sink. Now some people don't do this. I like to do this. Just give it a quick rinse. Make sure you got all those guts out. Take all that extra stuff out, and then your fish will be really clean once you guys do this. Now some people, if you guys want to eat it like this, you can eat it like this. I like to fillet them, get those fillets and just fry them up or bake them. If you guys want to eat this like that, you guys can. Make sure it's cold water though. I had hot water going. Alright, now it's the last part, the filleting part. Now this is the harder part. Everybody's fillet is going to be different. This is the part that I honestly have a little bit of trouble with, but once you guys do it more, you guys will get used to it. What you guys want to do is go right here, try to get as much meat on the fish. So you guys are going to cut right here like how I'm cutting on the back of the head until you guys feel that backbone right there. So you guys will feel a backbone right there. So I'm gonna show you guys what that cut looks like as well. You guys can see what that cut looks like. You guys see right there, I feel that backbone. You guys will feel that backbone hit, and once you guys feel that backbone hit, you guys want to stop and not continue going from there. Now the next thing you guys want to do is just go along that backbone all the way to the tail. So for example, this is what we're going to do. Let me make sure I have the right angle. Just go like this. You guys want to cut that part too. Hold on. Make sure this part is like that, so you make it better cut. Grab onto that fish hard and just go on that backbone. Try to get as least bone as you can so you guys can have more meat without that bone. So don't be afraid. If it's your first time, don't be afraid of leaving some meat in there. You guys will do it. I do it all the time. I don't mean to, but practice will make perfect with this filleting. And then the last part, you have to just flip that over, and then you got to just cut it off. What I like to do is just flip it over like that, and then just cut it off like that. I mean, depending if your knife is sharp, all you guys can do is pull it like that, and you have your fillet right there. Now, we do have bone on this, guys. See, I left a little bit of meat on there, but that's all right. You know, we don't, like I said, not the best fillet in here. We're not the best filleters. So I do have some meat, some bones right here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is cut those rib bones off, because you guys don't want to keep that on there. And to keep more meat on there, what I do, I just do thin slices. I don't cut this whole part off. I just do thin cuts on it. It's really windy, like this. All right, like I said, the more sharp your knife is, the better this whole process is. And that's just bone you want to take out, because that bone, you do not want it in there, and you don't want to. Now the other thing about the trout, guys, is this. The trout have a little bone right here. You guys have to touch it to feel it. I know you guys can't see it. Sometimes I have to take my glove off, but you guys can see it a little bit right there. This is easy. All you guys want to do is just do a cut like this, cut like this, and then just go in there and take that bone off like that. And that's all bone right there. It has that, and it has another row right here. This is the same for the brown trout. They all have this, and you just want to feel around. Sometimes I have to take my gloves off to feel it, to make sure we take all those bones out, because we don't want those bones in there. Like that, like that. And that piece will come right on out like that, and then you guys have a clean fillet right there. Take this piece off. Just take whatever you guys don't want off. I definitely don't want that fin, but then we have us a beautiful fillet like that. Nice meat, you guys can see. And just want to make sure you guys don't have any bones in here as well. Just feel around. If you guys can feel if there are bones in there or not, so just feel around and see if there are any bones left. But then we have a beautiful piece of meat. Let's do the other one so I can show you guys, and then have your bowl ready for this on the side. Now the other way, if you guys just don't want to take all the guts out and all that, you guys can just fillet them, and it's the same way that I filleted the other one, but just without gutting the fish. And I'll show you guys that process as well. You want to, same way, you want to cut right behind here until you hear that bone. You guys will hear it and feel it, what I'm talking about. I always like to take the guts out just because I don't like cutting into them, because then it makes more of a mess on your fillet. But if you guys don't want to do that, all you just have to cut a little more piece. You guys just want to follow along the whole way. And it's not the most perfect fillets, I'll tell you that right now, that I'm making, but it's getting the job done. And when you guys are starting, this is what you guys want to go ahead and just do. This one had eggs on it, like that. Same thing, take these bones off like we did the other one. Take all this off. This is all bones. And then this, we take these bones off in the middle as well, because it has bones in the middle. Like that. We don't need that. And then there's always one bone in here in the middle of the trout. Brown and rainbow have it. So you're going to cut into that, take that piece off, just like that. Don't feel anymore. Now I feel some right here as well. Let's get those bones out that you guys do feel. And then just touch it. You just want to just touch your piece of meat, see what bones are left in there, especially if you're going to eat these fried. You guys don't want to be leaving any bones in there. I still have some right here in the middle. Yeah, right there. We still have some in there. Put that out. That piece is out. Okay, we have some long right here. They're really thin bones that are in these trout. So you guys want to make sure you guys get those out. That's out. All the bones are out. And we have a little fillet right there. Perfect. And we got our other fillets right here. Easy, simple way to fillet these fish.